Hello everyone, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Welcome to this lesson on listening and speaking for formal settings. My name is Fitria Rahmawati. I am the faculty member in the English Language Education Department of Universitas Muhammadiyah, Yogyakarta. Today, we will be exploring the role of a news anchor and how it relates to formal communication. This topic is particularly relevant for developing your listening and speaking skills in professional contexts. Let's get started. First, let's define what a news anchor is. A news anchor is a professional journalist who presents news stories on television, radio, or digital platforms. They act as the bridge between the news organization and the audience, delivering information in a clear, concise, and engaging manner. Think of them as the face and voice of the news, responsible for keeping the public informed about the current events. Now, let's break down the key responsibilities of a news anchor. News anchors are responsible for, first, delivering news. Their primary task is to present news stories in a formal, clear, and an unbiased way. This requires excellent pronunciation, tone, and pacing. Second, research and preparation. Before going on air, news anchors research topics thoroughly to understand the context and background. They also prepare scripts and rehearse to ensure smooth delivery. Third, interviewing guests. Anchors often conduct interviews with experts, witnesses, or public figures. This involves asking relevant and thought-provoking questions. 4. Collaborating with teams. They work closely with reporters, producers, and technical staffs to ensure the news is accurate and well presented. And 5. Maintaining professionalism. News anchors must adhere to ethical journalism standards and remain calm and composed, even during live broadcast. These responsibilities highlight the importance of both listening and speaking skills in formal settings. To excel in this role, news anchors need a specific set of skills. Let's go over the most important ones. News anchors are required to master, first, communication skills. They must have an excellent command of language, including grammar, vocabulary, and pronunciations. And second, listening skills. Active listening is crucial for understanding co-anchors, interviewees, and producers, as well as responding appropriately. Third, critical thinking. Anchors need to analyze information quickly and present it in a coherent manner, especially during breaking news. Fourth, public speaking skill. They must engage the audience with a confident and professional demeanor, using appropriate body language and vocal variety. Lastly, time management. Delivering news within a strict time constraints and adapting to last-minute changes are essential skills. These skills are not only vital for news anchors, but also transferable to many other professions. One of the key aspects of news anchoring is the use of formal language and tone. Let's break this down. Number 1, clarity and precision. News anchors use formal vocabulary and avoid slang or informal expressions. Sentences are structured for easy comprehension. Second, natural tone. They maintain an unbiased and objective tone, avoiding emotional language or personal opinions. Next is pacing and intonation. Speaking at a moderate pace ensures understanding, while intonation is used to emphasize key points. These elements are critical for effective communication in formal settings. Being a news anchor is not without its challenges. Some of the most common ones include handling breaking news. Anchors must adapt quickly to new information and deliver it accurately, often under tight deadlines. Also, maintaining composure. News anchors have to stay calm under pressure, especially during live broadcasts, is essential. And then audience engagement. Keeping the audience informed and interested in formal settings can be challenging. And then lastly, ethical dilemmas. Balancing sensitivity and objectivity when reporting on sensitive topics requires careful judgment. These challenges highlight the complexity of the role and the importance of strong communication skills. So, how does this topic of news anchor relate to our course on listening and speaking for formal settings? News anchors are relevant to the listening and speaking course in 3 aspects, including, first, listening skills. As news anchors must listen carefully to co-anchors, interviewees, and producers to ensure smooth communication. Second, speaking skills. The role requires formal speaking skills including clarity, tone, and pacing, which are essential for professional context. And the next, formal settings. News anchoring is a prime example of formal communication, making it a valuable case study for this course. By understanding the role of a news anchor, you can develop your own listening and speaking skills for formal settings. Now, let's talk about how you can apply this knowledge on news anchor. Here are some practical activities. First, role-playing activities. Please practice delivering news scripts in a formal tone to improve your speaking skills. Second, you can do mock interviews. Simulate interviews to develop your listening and questioning ability. Third, script analysis. Analyze news script to understand how formal language is structured. And lastly, feedback sessions. Provide and receive constructive feedbacks on pronunciation, tone, and delivery. These activities will help you build the skills needed for formal communication. In conclusion, news anchoring is a highly skilled profession that requires excellent listening and speaking abilities in formal settings. By studying the role of a news anchor, you can develop your own communication skill for professional context. Remember, practice and preparation are key to mastering formal speaking and listening. Whether you aspire to be a news anchor or simply want to improve your communication skill, the lessons from this topic are invaluable. Thank you for watching this lesson. I'd love to hear your thoughts. What do you find most interesting about the role of a news anchor? And then, how do you think formal listening and speaking skills can be applied in other professions? Feel free to share your ideas in the discussion forum or during our next class. See you soon. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.